Guys, welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United Savers, episode 18, and I hope you guys are looking forward to this one because I am myself. We have a poll currently ongoing on the channel, so be sure to get your vote in. It's for the goalkeeper to replace Onana. So have your say in the community feed. It's going to be the very first thing that you see because it's the most latest poll that I put up. So yeah, get involved and yeah, let's get some interaction in this rebuild. So yeah, we're gonna kick this episode off with a game against Inter Milan. After that, we have Chelsea away from home at the Bridge. Let's go into the next month. We have the Carabao Cup final at the very end of this video. It was gonna be a 4-game episode, but then the rescheduling of the FA Cup 5th round happened, and then things got shuffled. So in between the second leg of the Inter Milan game, there's going to be 2 matches, so I'll just think, yeah, let's just leave it and keep it as a 3-game episode. So we ended up playing the game against Everton where we won 4-1 at home. So this is how the table looks. We have 66 points to Tottenham Hotspur's 53, so we are now 13 points clear at the top of the table, still unbeaten. Liverpool are third with 52 points. Newcastle United, they are 4th with 46, 2 points below them are Arsenal at 5th, and 1 point below Arsenal are Aston Villa at 6th. Chelsea on the ECL spot. They're battling it out with Manchester City, Everton, and that's about it really, because West Ham United, they're 7 points behind Everton. So yeah, the table is starting to properly take a shape. You kind of get the gist of where sides are gonna end up, or what sides are fighting for. The last 5 games, they've lost 3 and they've won 2. They've got a really good squad on paper. Lautaro Martinez is looking like a problem. So key defensive players, Bastoni of course, and key attacking players is DeMarco and Lautaro. Where does DeMarco play? Oh, left mid. Okay. Yeah, I've been under the weather lately. My bad if the commentary don't come out right or I sound too quiet. I'm gonna try to project my voice in this episode as much as I can. But yeah, I feel like this battle is gonna be intense. There's been an update. I've tweaked the sliders ever so slightly. I'm just gonna test out the gameplay while we play and see how we get on. Call me stubborn, but I like to keep everything as is, especially when it's working. We're unbeaten for a reason, so I'm not gonna change the starting 11 going off into this first leg against Inter Milan at the San Siro. So without further ado, let's get this game underway and see if we can get off to a flying start in the knockout phase. Off the back of a 4-1 victory against Everton, we seem to be unstoppable at the minute, especially in the final third. Let's go Bruno Fernandes back into Anthony. Anthony on the ball, and the play it into space so Hoyland can run onto it. Anthony on the inside. I don't think I can get into him. Ping pong. Casemiro. All back into Hoyland. Hoyland front goal. Oh, denied by Unai Simon. Saved by the foot of the Spaniard. Well done, Bruno Fernandes. We get the ball back from Lamar. Bruno. Ping pong. Ball goes in. Barely. Gets cleared away by Barella. How many players Inter Milan have behind the ball? Ooh, what a challenge there from Lautaro on Lissandro. Bruno crosses it in, going for Varane. Oh, De Vrij beats him in the air. Guimaraes heads it down into Anthony. Another shot fired right at the Inter Milan defender. Poor challenge on the edge of the box by Agume. I think a card should have been given there. The referee probably needs to actually revise that decision of just giving him a warning. It's dangerous and reckless play. He took out 2 for 1. 2 for 1. That's what he's done. He's taken out 2 players. Bruno Fernandes, he knows how to get up and over the wall. Let's see if he's got the text in this moment. 15 minutes played. And we find the back of the net. We find the back of the net. What a hit from Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Magnifico. Captain Magnifico, I mean. He's given us the lead from the free kick. Agume will be kicking himself after conceding a pointless and a needless free kick. You can't give us free kicks from that range. Bruno knows how to get up and over with a bit of curve. Look, one last look at the hit. Unai Simon beaten. He fully goes out to stretch for it. Agume. Okay, there we go. Martinez puts in a foot. 39 minutes on the clock. Still only 1-0 up. Bruno Fernandes into Hoyland. Rashford gets the shot off and Bastoni makes the block. I was hoping that it will just curl around the goalkeeper. But the Inter Milan captain makes a crucial block inside the penalty area. Behind there. Play it out to the left-hand side. Malacia. Gimarej. Casemiro. Won't make that run. Højlund. It's just so hesitant. Oh, well done, Casemiro, holding on to the ball. Frimpong. Bruno dinks over the top. Frimpong can get onto it. Oh, the first touch was a bit too hard. I was going to try drill it into the path of Højlund and just hope that he gets a connection on it, or the defender just deflects it into his own goal. But we're 1-0 up at the interval due to a free kick scored by Bruno Fernandes. What a hit that was from our captain. And yeah, we need to build on this lead. We look like the favourites at the minute, comfortable in possession, just playing our stuff out there. I feel like the flanks are easily exploitable because they're playing with 3 at the back. Lamar again. Oh, DeMarco in space. Oh, Frimpong falls over. Lamar, Iglesias. Inter Milan just going back and forth with the ball. Not doing anything with it at the minute. Well, let's not tempt them. Lamar. DeMarco crosses one in. Oh, well done, Gimarej. He's in the way. As Rashford can now take the ball forward for United. So there's only a few players forward for us. I see the ball in the gap for Højlund. Højlund takes the ball in his stride. Rasmus Højlund takes a shot. Over the bar it goes. Maybe I could have slowed things down a bit. But I thought maybe the shot was on. Unai Simon's position and opened up for the shot across him. So I thought maybe I should attempt it. But we didn't even at least get it on target. Anthony. Switch of play, cut out. Nico Williams Jr. Barella plays it into space. Lautaro Martinez. Oh, what a ball into Iglesias. Iglesias shifts the ball to his left foot. Then puts it into the back of the net. What a counter-attack there from Inter Milan. That switch of play there wasn't necessary. I thought I could complete it, and it's just led to Inter Milan making a comeback and bagging the equaliser. I thought I covered all the angles of Varane from my angle, from my position. Back to keeper. And flick that on, Anthony. On Frimpong. Referee again, man. Like, what is going on with these collisions? And you have the audacity to put my play. I know I did wrong, but where's their cards? This referee's an idiot. He's a pleb. So they can't handle passing the ball at a faster pace. They end up making a mistake eventually. Just press in unison. Like, then things go right. But when everyone just does what they want in the press, it's not going to go right. Some people walk, some people are running. I have to force a lot of guys. And focus on taking the touch. Like, he's there tugging with the player, tugging at each other's shirts, pulling at each other. Just take the ball and play football. And referee fix up now, man. I'm getting so frustrated. That's why I'm lashing out at these players. Because they're shielding the ball, getting these little dodgy advantages. And the referee's just there, complying with them. Like a joke, man. And we need to make changes now. I'm getting frustrated with the current players on the field. I'm really getting agitated, especially with Casemiro. Oh, God's sake. Barella, come on now, man. I'm getting fed up, man. Come on, man. How's that a foul? I won the ball. This referee's a joke, man. I'm getting so agitated and fed up. Like, how? I don't care about that. Show me the actual foul. Show me the thing that you just blew the whistle for. I don't like Bastoni as well. It's a scumbag. Here we go. Just roughing up all my players. Like, they just rough up my players and get away with it. But when it's them, referee fully blows the whistles. 1-1, man. 1-1. The second leg, I just know I'm coming with smoke. I'm coming with smoke. I don't know what happened to the fight and the grit and the determination. But in the second half, like, we just look like boys. Like, Inter Milan, they just roughed us up physically. Like, these men need to go back to the gym, man. I need to have a chat with the fitness coaches. Like, what is going on here? Handled like boys out there, man. Just manhandled like boys. I don't understand how my players decided at halftime we were just going to go out there and just be a shell of ourselves. I know that the equalizer is definitely my fault for trying to switch play, but even so, you guys saw the switch of play was on. Like, how's Anti not get the ball from one side to the other? And then the defending after that, after we lost the ball, like, we just looked like we had no clue out there. That second half was a nightmare. So guys, Casemiro is getting on with age, and Zaire Emery, he's not ready yet to be the first choice CDM. Do we go in the summer for a CDM option? There's a Shuameni and then there's Tonali. I've been searching for a first-team quality defensive midfielder since last season. Didn't manage to find one, so we end up like making Zai Emery a CDM opposing to a box-to-box player, and we didn't give Amrabat a permanent deal. So we still have room in the squad to bring in another CDM. I did attempt to use Kobe Mainu. He just wasn't good enough for a lot of the occasions that we needed him in. So this is definitely going to be a direction that we're going to take this squad into, because I don't think Casemiro is going to be able to last that long in this rebuild. I'm already getting fed up with him. I can't lie to you. He just feels so static in the midfield. He slows things down from time to time. I do prefer more agile players that can get about the pitch with the ball at their feet, and just do everything Casemiro does but look better on the ball. He just feels very slow down this year, in my opinion. Next up, we have Chelsea. Chelsea, they're doing quite well in the league right now. They're sitting 7th place. That's not well, but it's better than being in the bottom half of the table. But yeah, as you guys can see, Christopher Nkunku's their top goal scorer in the league. Behind him is Nicholas Jackson and then Politano. Sorry, I thought I saw something in the garden there. So they're front. Do they play with a front three? Yeah, they're front three. They are getting goals a bit. So even Mikhailo Mudryk, Jadon Sancho's not really contributed that much. I mean, that's definitely a flop side. Guys, let me know in the comment section below. Do you think these numbers suggest that Sancho's a flop for Chelsea? 11 appearances, 2 goals, 0 assists, and an average rating of 6.6. 6.6. Yeah, I think that's what 66 means. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below. Is Jadon Sancho a flop? Because that's entertaining to me. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so chuffed to see that. I'm actually an enemy of progress. I can't lie. But with the starting 11, we are gonna shuffle the pack a bit. Luke Shaw's gonna come in. Malas is a bit tired. I'm getting fed up of having players running on emergency stamina. Tapsuba's going to come in, going to get more agility from him. Varane, he felt very static in the second half against Inter Milan. We might have to call it a day on Varane and Casemiro after this season. I can't lie to you guys. Let's head up into this game. Hopefully we can redeem ourselves by actually putting some goals past what's his face, Robert Sanchez. I keep forgetting who's in goal for Chelsea. They change their goalkeeper every 2 years now. Like, ever since Petr Cech left, there's no settled keeper for Chelsea. Gonna put an end to this rivalry. We keep coming across them this season. So far, we've come out on top in every occasion. Jadon Sancho, quick footwork. Probably wants to make amends for his poor contributions. Politano back into Sancho. Sancho left foot strike on the edge of the box. Cool and calm and collected catch for Bayern there. Anthony overlapping run from Frimpong. He's going to keep busting the gut down this line. Oh, he's overdone it there. Oh, he keeps it in. Go on, Rashford. Oh, try to do an acrobatic there. Doesn't connect. Casemiro. Bruno. Frimpong. Why is Anthony never paying attention? I always have to press R1 for him to pay attention. Like, bro, you're in the middle of a match, a heated match. Bruno Fernandes, 11 minutes on the clock, goes up for a free kick. Robert Sanchez tips out for a corner. We've tested him out. That's good enough for me for now. Fernandes plays one in. Good cross. Tapsuba with the header. Arrows it into the top right corner. Robert Sanchez beaten. And Chelsea, yeah, they've completely lost their mojo in this head-to-head. At some point in this rebuild, I was intimidated by this fixture. Anytime I looked at the calendar and saw this, I wasn't looking forward to it. But now we're scoring goals for fun whenever we stumble upon Chelsea, and we might just claim Stamford Bridge as our second home. It's quite mad how Chelsea always build a really good team, and every save I've got, they've never had a terrible rebuild. Politano, oh, Jackson in front of goal, well done, Bayern there, top draw goalkeeping there. Casado, well done, Guimaraes. Well done, Guimaraes. Strength from my Brazilian enforcer. Okachukwu to Sancho. Jackson. Oh, Politano plays it to his right, and there's a shot there from Marino. Charged down again by Bayern there. Anthony, 1-2 with him and Højlund. I tried to get over the top. No luck there. Frimpong. Switch play to Shaw. Shaw shields the ball from Jackson. Martinez into Tapsuba. Bruno, think that over the top. There's Anthony. Anthony takes a shot across the keeper. Robert Sanchez again called into action. Chelsea should definitely count themselves lucky in that moment. How much pressure are Chelsea going to soak up now? That's the question. Guimaraes takes a shot. Sancho with the block will take the free kick happily. Marcus Rashford steps up and over, cracks the bar. Past the half-hour mark. Still only 1-0 up. Bruno shields the ball well. Anthony crosses it in. Rashford, header. Sanchez again makes a save. I was hoping he would volley it that time. Distributes it out, Sanchez. Casemiro heads it back down. Go on, Rashford. Takes on Reece James. Cuts in on Fofana. Plays it out to the right. Too far to the right. Oh, Højlund inside the box. Oh, we get a goal at the near post. Rasmus Højlund doubles the lead. I didn't expect it to beat Robert Sanchez. I don't really have that much luck at the near post, I must admit. But that was hit true. Hit really true at this. Ball flashed out to the right hand side by Rashford after giving Fofana a bit of the steppies on the inside. And Rasmus Højlund just made sure that ball stayed hit. Plays it in the gap into Jackson. Martinez recovers quite well. Let's drill this to the left. Short. Plays it in the gap. Guimaraes. He also plays in the gap. Højlund. I tried to play it to Højlund's right into Frimpong. But again, they always take a touch. I don't understand what this obsession is with first touches. Like, Højlund wasn't there for the Ollie days. So why is he just consistently taking first touches? We play Rem ball now, not Ollie ball. Oh, God's sake. What was that from Frimpong? He just dinks the ball to himself and then dinks it to Højlund, who dinks it into Guimaraes, who hits the post. Unlucky there. Just cheeky play from my players out there. Casemiro, we try to dink over the top again. On the hour mark now. Still only 2-0. Martinez does well, tries to cross it in. Gets blocked by Reece James. Shaw shields the ball from Politano. Still has the ball despite his errors there. Tapsuba, we've got every player in the Chelsea half. This is how Chelsea are set up, guys. Just peep the map. I love this. Just relentless pressure. Let's go. Oh, come on, Guimaraes, man. The guy he's flat-footed like. Oh, I thought I was going to get it there. So 2 changes being made. Frimpong and Højlund, they're making their way off. Martial and Dalot, they're replacing those 2 players. Got a bit of a rejuvenation down that right-hand side and in front of goal. Ball played instantly into the centre. Disasi clears it into the path of Rashford. He basically set up Rashford for the header. But unfortunately, Rashford couldn't get it on target. Pochettino's probably asking, why has he done that? What kind of defending is this? Happy days. Politano. Shouldn't have brought Martinez out of position. I wasn't expecting him to press. There's a Disasi. Caicedo. Politano. Well done. Luke Shaw has been really solid at left back. Lissandro. Oh, referee, red card. I want to see a card now. I'm fed up of this. I'm fed up of all of this aggressive play on my players. I know we're superior. I know we look good playing football. I know we agitate sides. But this isn't on. We need the FA to step in and protect my players. Because look at that. That looked like he broke both of his legs. Williams being stalked by Anthony. Williams puts in a lethargic cross. What was that? What was that? If I was Pochettino, I'd be pulling him off the pitch for that. There's Anthony. Keep going. There we go. We've got a nice run from Bruno Fernandes. Gonna drill this into Anthony Martial. Martial, first touch is perfect. And he finds the bottom right corner. Sanchez is having a nightmare. And yeah, the nightmare continues for Chelsea, especially for their defensive displays, because they look really woeful out there. Really woeful. Drilled pass into Martial. Look at that first touch. Just gets the ball out of his feet. Sets himself up for a shot. I thought the Sassy was going to put in a challenge. He doesn't even do that. 3-0 victory. 3-0 victory against Chelsea at the Bridge. It was a wonderful performance. I don't really need to say much to describe our finishing in front of goal. Our displays on the ball. Obviously, Chelsea, they did help us out with some poor defending, woeful defending. And Politano did take matters into his own hands by putting in a rash challenge and getting himself sent off. But the game was pretty much won at 2-0, if I'm honest with you. Once we bagged the second goal, I was quite certain that we was going to get over the line. The man of the match performance from Tapsubo, bagged himself a goal. Bruno Fernandes, 2 assists. Didn't notice that really. Ante bagged himself an assist. Højlund and Martial bagged themselves goals as well. Delo and Garnacho, they were passengers when they came off the bench. And I feel like the stand-up performer was most certainly Tapsubo. He was getting himself involved defensively and getting himself involved like building out from the back, taking the ball out from the defense and linking up play with the midfield, which is Remball through and through. The guy is a real ambassador of this vision. I love this guy. He's here to stay. He has to be here to stay. So I've noticed a few changes since the update, like especially with the overlays. I've also noticed that the package for the Premier League is changed. Like the top left corner where the scoreboard is completely different now. And even in the menus, especially in the youth academy section, you don't really get to see their play styles anymore. You get like a rough idea of how many play styles they could potentially have, like 0 to 3, 1 to 2, and 0 to 3. I'm not too sure if these changes are going to be too significant, but I mean, it does add it does increase my interest in what these players possess as an ability or a play style. I won't say it makes it harder, but it just makes you a bit more clueless until you sign them into the first team. But yeah, we've scouted a few new players. We've got how do you say this guy's name? I'm just gonna call him Valentin until I find out how to pronounce his surname. I'm gonna call him Valentin. So he's a not CDM, a cam at the minute, 61 rated. His potential 70 to 94. There's a lot of gems coming through the academy, coming through the ranks. Obviously, not all of them are gonna make it. Some of them will make it into the first team and get used for profit, and some of them will probably just get released at some point. So turning him into a striker isn't a bad idea, a terrible idea. But I'm going to experiment with turning him into a winger so we can work on his defensive work rate, and then we can try and convert him into a striker. Let's see if that development plan works out. He's 17 years of age, so we haven't got too much time to nurture him into a first team player. Hey, the Carabao Cup final. We're taking a trip to Wembley. At the minute in this competition, Heung-min Son is the top goal scorer for Tottenham. Behind him is Julian Alvarez and Richarlison. So they've all hit the back of the net at some point in this competition. Tottenham Hotspur, the last time we played against them, we drew 1-1. It was a really cagey game in January, and I just hope that we managed to come out on top in this encounter. It's not like we have a good record in this cup final, because last season we lost 1-0 to Manchester City. Erling Haaland scored a goal. I think, was it against the runner play? I can't remember. All I remember is Erling Haaland counter-attacking, and I felt like we had them under the cosh a lot of the game. But yeah, let's not think about that. Let's not cry over spilled milk. We have an opportunity to redeem ourselves and potentially win the first piece of silverware in this campaign. So yeah, we are going to continue with buying there and goal. We're not going to rotate the goalkeeper for this one. I've learned from the Arsenal encounter Onana's not to be trusted in between the sticks. So yeah, we should be using a really strong starting 11 just to try and get this over the line, just doing the presser just before the final. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you've noticed any changes since the update, and let me know if you feel like the game has changed for the better or changed for the worse since the update. And what difficult are you playing in since the update as well? That's another question I want to ask. I got a lot of questions for you guys, just like the reporters. So starting for us in this cup final, we're going to have Bayern there and goal. The lows at the back, Tapsubo, Martins and Malacia. Zai Emery is starting as our number 6. Gimaresh is also in the midfield with him, as well as Bruno Fernandes. We've got Anthony on the right hand side, Garnacho starting on the left, and Højlund is starting up top as the number 9. Okay, so the cup finals underway at Wembley Stadium. Tottenham are now attacking to the right. We are attacking to the left. Whenever these two sides come together, it's normally an entertaining encounter for the neutrals. Hopefully this time around it doesn't end in a stalemate and we can come out on top. Well, it can't end in a stalemate. Someone has to win the trophy, but I don't want to go to extra time. I want to win it in normal time. Ball played into the box, back post. Garnacho with the header, heads it down into the ground, and Vicario and gather that shot up. Yeah, last time we played against Tottenham ended 1-1 back in Jan, and ended 2-2 in the Premier League earlier on in the season. So this encounter is full of end-to-end stuff and stalemates. When the winner doesn't have to be decided. What am I doing? I should have played it back to keeper, but nah, it's pointless. Tapsuba, Zaire Emery plays it through. Oh, Rasmus Højlund through on goal. Rasmus Højlund just places it into the bottom left corner. We made that look way too easy. What's going on with Tottenham's defense? What is going on? I think this update is made legendary too easy. Might have to tweak the slider some more, make it a bit difficult. But we're taking the lead. We're taking the lead. That's good stuff. Yeah, look at this. Just coolly rolls it into the bottom left corner. It's either it's getting a bit too easy, or my players are just becoming even better. I can't put a finger on it. Really can't. 1-0 up. Got a corner kick for Tottenham down this right hand side. It goes in from Son. Oh, it falls to Mendy in the box. He volleys it. Good save there by Bayern there. Garnacho just about gets the ball under control. Just going to burst forward with the ball down this left hand side. Got no options. Well, overlapping run from Malacia. Gimenez on the inside. Martinez. Sandro Martinez into Bruno. Oh, come on, referee. I swear, if you... Yes, you know what? It's a big call to make. It's a big call to make because it's a cup final at Wembley. He doesn't want to ruin the tempo of the game. He doesn't ruin the spectacle for the neutrals. But that needed to be done. That needed to, because that is assault. That is assault on live television. That's assault on the pitch. And I think he needs more than just a red card. He needs a lifetime ban. A lifetime ban. Just like, what's his name? Martin Taylor. Is his name Martin Taylor? The guy who broke Eduardo's ankles, or his ankle, all the way in 2009. He's a lifetime ban, Ben Davis. Couldn't get the ball out of his feet. He's going to keep trying to press for the ball. He does well. Zaire Emery. He's going to play it down the line into Garnacho. He's got the better Pedro Porro. Garnacho, ball rolls, left foot strike. Vicario with the save. Going to switch plate to the right hand side. Low. Why is Højlund always running out wide? Like, why can't he just stay central? That is his actual instruction. Not to drift wide, stay centrally. Make runs into the channels in the centre, through the centre. Look at gallivanting. Half an hour played. Got Mendy on the ball. Hold on to low. Stands him up and concedes the corner. Played into the box. Oh no. Barely cleared by Gimenez, Rodent, Kulusevski, Porro to Kulusevski. Oh, well done, Delo. Got Rasmus Højlund going to get forward now, hit them on the break. Here's Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho tries to find someone in the gap. Højlund just about gets the ball. Poor first touch from Højlund, and Garnacho tried to pick up the pieces from where the Dane left off. End up getting a shot off, was blocked instantly by the knee of Christian Romero. 35 minutes on the clock. Bruno Fernandes swings this one in. Header from Tapsuba. It's on target. But it's denied. It's on. I'm gonna drag him up. Man, then back him. Get him. Oh, Son's still wiggling his way through. Real fight and determination from the Tottenham captain. Okay, so we've had a sending off in the final in the first half. And maybe that could dictate how this game's going to go. Whether the second half is just going to be relentless pressure from United, or are we going to get to see real character from Tottenham and see a comeback. or not even a comeback. Maybe just see them equalise and just pop a bit of a fight. Let's get Garnacho beyond Pedro Porro. We do exactly that. Header from Bruno Fernandes in the centre. It's just completely off target. So Maddison's replacing Sarr. Okay, so they're bringing on a bit more creativity for their midfield. Both sides can't really get a grip of possession. Let's go Rasmus Højlund. Get the ball under control. Out of your feet. Zaire Emery. Anthony lofts it into the box, and it's cleared out by Pedro Porro. 60 minutes on the clock. We're going to continue to apply pressure. 1-2 between Guimaraes and Malacia. Stopped in his tracks as Vicario can receive the back pass. He clears it up the pitch. Falls right back down to Lisandro Martinez. Going to try restart this attack again. Tapsuba on the ball. Martinez. Malacia into Garnacho. Garnacho plays it centrally. Rodon gets ahead on that. And we can keep recycling this ball. Switch of play from the low into Garnacho. Gonna drive into the penalty area now. Gonna keep driving. Bruno Fernandes at the near post. He can't find the back of the net as Vicario pulls off a magnificent save. Gets really low, really quickly, and denies us a second goal. Corner kick down this right hand side. Pressure's definitely piling on Tottenham now. They're allowing us to play free-flowing football. Picking up passes, free of choice. Ball played into the box. Header from Anthony. And again, we're denied. So we are making 3 substitutions. Højlund is off for Martial. We are taking off the low for Frimpong. And Pelistri's replacing Garnacho. So Pelistri's playing off the left-hand side, cutting in. Potentially. It's not always going to go for the cut-in. So Bruno crosses it in. Cleared out by Pedro Porro. Anthony flicks that into the box. Martial tries to get a shot off Skip. I could shout for a penalty because I don't think Skip even touched the ball, and he's the player that bundles Martial over. So really and truly, we should have a penalty. Here's the pool. Well done, Malacia. Are you serious? I shut the player out. I shut him out shoulder to shoulder. And you give a free kick for that? If they score from this, referee, just know a pig's head is coming through your letterbox. All played into the box. Clear it up, Guimaraes. Zaire Emery, thank you. We go again. Back up the other end. Pelistri, Facundo Pelistri. Come on. This should be game over. And it is. Anthony Martial bags the second goal at Wembley. And that should be it, guys. That should definitely be it. And first piece of silverware should be coming our way by the end of this match. To be fair, it was about when we was going to get the second goal. It wasn't about if. Because Tottenham, like I said at the end of the first half, they looked defeated. Skip. Well done, Tapsuba. Skip thought he was just going to dribble forward and just let one off. Tapsuba patiently waited to stick a foot in. Dispossesses the man, and we set off on another breakaway. Oh, Facundo couldn't play on the inside. Kulusevski, drag him up. Maddison on the ball. Pedro Porro tries to backheel it. Malacia is there with the interception. What kind of behavior? Honestly, what? Oh, Pelistri's gonna get a yellow card. What kind of behavior is that? Honestly, man's tackling his own teammate. You got Maddison. Son, it's really. Pedro Porro. Oh, he's burst into the box. Pedro Porro goes for the dink. Get that out, and it's still gone in. What the hell's happened there? What's happened there? Like, why is it all of a sudden my defense just allows him to burst into space and they ignore the fact that he's attempting that? And what's up with Tapsuba? Why was he ball watching, leaving it for Jeremy Frimpong? Okay, the game's over. We are champions of the Carabao Cup. We have won it this time around. No shocking goal to actually humble us in the end. We actually played really well, deserving of this victory. Tottenham Hotspur, they should count themselves unlucky there. If it wasn't for that one player making that one silly decision, I don't think it would have gone this way. But it was very simple for us to just pick them apart, create a load of chances. Vicario should give himself a pat on the back for keeping Tottenham in this game for that long. The guy's not even holding the camera up. They're not holding the cameras. How are they doing that? Champions yet again of the Carabao Cup. Hopefully not for the last time in this series. And yeah, we've come into our own this season. And we've definitely popped sides, brought silverware back to Old Trafford again. Trophy number 1 out the way. Let's go and bag ourselves another, and then another, and potentially another. So yeah, like I said, the quadruple's on course. The quadruple's definitely still on course, but we still need to keep our minds in the game in terms of the Premier League. I know we're 13 points clear of the table, but we need to make sure we get that over the line. FA Cup, we need to continue to go on a decent run. We do have good squad depth this season, and I trust my players a lot more, so I feel like we can go on a bit of a run in the FA Cup too. But yeah, we're pretty much at the end of this episode. What you should expect in the next one is the FA Cup game against Fulham. We're gonna have the Inter Milan second leg, and then we are going to probably play most likely West Ham. We haven't played West Ham on camera so far this season. We're going to be going to the London Stadium potentially. Also, we've got some good news around Victor Osimhen. He is now ready to resume his training. I don't think he's 100% available to improve upon his sharpness just yet, so he won't feature in the next episode off the rip, probably in the middle of it, if we can just bring him up. He's got 13 days to recover from his broken toe, and yeah, sharpness is at 5 at the minute. How many goals has he got? So he went out injured at 16. So he's on 16 goals, 7 assists. And if we take a look at the rest of the side, the rest of the players in the team, 22 goals from Marcus Rashford and 20 goals from Rasmus Højlund. So the goal contributions continue to increase, especially from Garnacho. He's at 15 now. He's actually had a good episode. Same with Martial's in double figures. And then we got Gimaresh in double figures on top of that. Looks like Ali's making strides out on loan. His overall's now shot up to 71. Age 17, overall 71. Brilliant, fantastic. We got Kobe Mainu up to 72 now. He went out on loan at overall 69, if I'm correct. Hannibal's actually growing. Overall 74. Euro's gone up to 75. Pelistri's gone up to 76. Same with Alvaro Fernandez. 79 is Zaire Emery's overall now. So yeah, we are getting an increase in ability in the squad. So same with Garnacho, has gone up to 82. And a lot of the first team players have grown. We don't really need to note them because we've expected these guys to grow. But yeah, the squad's actually coming together quite well, quite fine. Yeah, like I said, be sure to vote. Be sure to vote for the next goalkeeper you want to see in goal next season. And let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about this, the thought or the idea of going in for another CDM, opposing to just continuing with Casemiro, who's getting on with age. So yeah, I think we should call it a day. We should call it a day here. But before we completely stop the episode, we're gonna quickly take a look at the league table, because we did play a game in the league on camera. So we're at 69 points, still 13 points ahead of Tottenham Hotspur. Liverpool, they're sitting third still with 55 points, 1 point below them. Pretty much the league standings in the top 7 is the same as it was when we entered the episode. So if you made it this far in this episode, please be sure to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you know if I want to go live, premiere video, or upload one. Yeah, just like before, there's a lot of you guys are unsubbed to this channel, so if you're someone that returns quite frequently, please be sure to hit that sub button. It does go a long way for a guy such as myself. But yeah, please be sure to leave comments in the comment section below. I always enjoy interacting with new faces, and also interacting with people that continuously return and drop comments, even if it's the same basic comment that you comment all the time. The fact that you showed up, the fact that I know you've returned, it actually goes a long way for me. So yeah, keep showing support in those various ways, and I'm definitely gonna keep coming back with new ones. Yeah, let me know, like I said, what do you think about the midfield options? Make sure you interact in regards to that midfield scenario, because I actually need help, guys. I need some help from my directors of football, because I don't know what to do with Casemiro. I don't know whether to Like, leave him there, let him be a legend for a bit in the save, and then move him on, or just cut him loose while we're beginning this phase of world dominance. But yeah, as always let me know how you guys are getting on with your saves. Let me know what investments you have made. If you are rebuilding a side, who are you rebuilding? Yeah, just speak your mind in the comment section below. I'll always reply. And I'm always interested to hear you guys' career mode stories or you guys' rebuild stories. Yeah, I hope to see you guys for what episode is this one? I'm actually losing count now. It's actually becoming too much. Episode 19. Episode 19. I made it to 103 last time. I didn't forget the episode, not once. I forget the episode now. I'm a bit tapped, guys. See you guys soon. Take care. Take care.